All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. This is the Phoenix Film Revival podcast, brought to you by myself, Daniel Iannicone.
And me, Danny De La Cruz.
Thank you for tuning in. I already said that.
That's all right. They'll know.
Yeah.
Thank
All
them
right.
twice. That's okay.
Yeah, thank you 2 times.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start this podcast off. This is our first episode where we introduce everything going on here. Get to know Phoenix Film Revival.
Yes. What is Phoenix Film Revival? What do we do there?
It is a community darkroom and photo studio where we bring the resources of such space in the dark to make your work.
Yes, because not in the dark makes film look funny.
Light leaks. It's artistic
And stuff. Yeah.
Phoenix Film Revival is a concept that I came up with several years back when the question came up, where do we go to use a darkroom? Nobody could really say where there was a darkroom in downtown Phoenix that was accessible to the public. So I felt there was a need to create a space, and with the help of various people in the community, we made it happen. And we can say that we finally have a spot located on Grand Avenue in the heart of downtown Phoenix.
Yes.
Which is wonderful. So
I love it.
Which brings me to the point of community. Community is really important. That's what Phoenix Film Revival stands for. And it's essentially one of the most important things with our group, more so than film. Film's pretty great, but interacting with people is even better, and getting to know people in the community who work with film is just wonderful.
Yes, it brings an important dialogue to have with fellow artists.
Definitely. So, anyways, so Phoenix Film Revival is a space. We have several enlargers. We've got a fabulous light table, giant light table that you can use to view your film after you've shot it and processed it.
It looks amazing.
There's also a UV unit underneath, which is amazing for printing, doing alternative process and whatnot, and several other components needed for darkroom printing. We're capable of printing 35 millimeter all the way up to 4x5.
Hell yeah.
Both in color and in black and white. So you can process your film, learn the process from beginning to end. Yeah. So it's a
full service station.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna try not to curse on the podcast here. I know on my other podcast I get out of control, but yes,
just gotta put a big bleep right over the top of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna curse. It would be edited for your safety as we move forward. So yeah, it's a full stop service station, which I love. We're gonna take full advantage of that. But once we get going here, what you see happening in the future, what would be the total main goal of this great resource? What's in the future of once we get the community dialed in and all the
the future is you. The future is you.
I saw that somewhere.
The future is now.
Yes.
The future of Phoenix Film Revival, well, definitely includes you and anybody else in the community that shoots film. We're completely all-inclusive. We want everybody to participate.
All skill levels.
Yeah. You could have never shot a film camera, and we will put one in your hands and show you what it takes to do that.
Get you addicted real quick.
Yep. We'll get you a habit.
Yeah.
All the way to people who are professional and they just need a space to come do their work. So, I mean, it's a perfect space for everyone.
Yeah, I think it's a really good point to make, is that there's something to offer for all skill levels. I mean, from my standpoint, I would love to have some monster master photographers come in and participate in the community, as well as trying to mentor kids, whoever of any age, to come in and
definitely
dabble in film photography and catch the bug like the rest of us.
Yeah, we'll definitely have special guests come through and do some lectures on their work in addition to the workshops that we'll be teaching. Right now, we've been doing some film processing workshops, and starting in March, we're going to be doing printing, actually going through and doing the darkroom printing.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to start off with black and white printing. We'll have some open hours and some workshops that you can take on weekends, and then eventually get into color printing, and then kind of see where it goes from there. My understanding is, I believe April, we're going to be doing some pinhole cameras and such. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, working that out still.
Okay.
Pinhole camera days in April, I think, last time I checked.
Okay.
Definitely be getting in on that.
Yeah, tune in for specific dates on that one for sure.
Yeah. So that definitely, I can go off on a tangent. It's easy.
Yeah. Oh, no worries.
But yeah, back to the future.
Yes.
Of film photography.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
The future of film is you. We want everybody to participate, and we're working on a bunch of different projects right now, from workshops to the next show to lectures, micro documentaries that we want to start shooting. We've actually started on the first one. It kind of goes into depth on various photographers in the community and what they're doing, and not only do you get to see their work, but you get to see them involved in what it is they're doing. Zines, how do you pronounce that?
I think it's zines. Like, it's supposed to be like a short end of a magazine.
Yeah,
but
I always say that.
But I've heard it both ways, and I'm no expert.
So those things,
yeah,
we're gonna be doing some of those as well.
Lo-fi, books, photo books.
In addition to coffee table books, so your nice bound book. We'd like to get some people in the community who want to participate in these, and kind of take pride in it and be the ones who kind of lead those projects. So just a couple little things we're working on. The list goes on. I've got a lot more. So
that's it's opportunity for people to get involved in an expanding and inspiring community. I love it, man. It's it sounds great. We're gonna have some fun here, that's for sure. If anything,
definitely. Speaking of which, Danny, you have a show coming up.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about your fruity.
It's a story of a bunch of bananas. So the name of the show, it's First Friday. It's in that's next week, man.
That's this coming Friday.
I'm dating the show, but the show might come out afterwards, but that's all right. It's First Friday.
We'll see what happens.
Hey, if you listen to it after First Friday, I think they're going to be up for a little while, right?
Yeah.
But it's a study on, like, I guess I named it American Produce. It's a study on.
I like that name.
Fruit. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a bunch of layers, and it really is a case study on ambiguity, bananas, and essentially American morality and mortality. There's different layers to it. I mean, I've been self-conscious as to getting all into, like, all right, this is exactly what this means and this is exactly what that means. But at one point, like, some of my favorite rock and roll singers, I never understood what they said on some of their lyrics, and when I looked it up, I was like, oh man, I thought he was singing about something else. And it was like, you build this fantasy in there. But so I don't know, I don't want to control too much, or not control, but guide too much what people's thinking might be into what these portraits and these still lives are supposed to be about. But they're
open to interpretation.
Yes, it's and some of the let's just call them the hanging fruit series, I'm sure will bring about discussion.
Oh, definitely.
As to, why would somebody do something like that?
I mean, why wouldn't they?
Yeah, right. Why wouldn't they? But yeah, it's definitely a statement of what America has been about these past couple of years, and what we find important, what we don't find important, all in the nice little layer for your protection, whether they're not really still lives, because so many people have done still life so well. I call them more like fruit portraits.
I dig that.
Trying to add a human element to the fruits in order to be able to convey the story a little better than just having light hit a nice little set of grapes and and apples. And
I love it when that
stuff.
works.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the thing that's important here as far they're all handmade in America by yours truly. They're all, I think actually most of them, if not all of them, are shot on film. They're all printed on silver, black and white paper.
Silver gelatin.
Yes. Yeah. But I think one or two might sneak in that I shot digitally. I don't remember. I'm still putting the finishing touches on them.
All right.
But yeah, they're all shot on big cameras, little cameras, and medium cameras.
Those are my 3 favorite types of cameras.
I'm a little nervous about it. I've never done anything this complicated as far as the show goes before, and I mean that just by theme. But it is definitely fun putting together, and I can't wait to see some reactions on some of these.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be a good show. Yeah, with the turnout that we had for our February show, I'm sure we'll have that same sort of turnout.
I hope so. I'm making people come to the show. Some
dragging them in.
Yeah, my brother's girlfriend. Because I don't know if I'm gonna toot my own horn here, but I make great tacos. Tacos is my thing, and
I mean, I can't deny that. But yeah.
My brother's girlfriend had a birthday not too long ago, and she asked me if I could cook tacos for her birthday and for her friends. She invited a bunch of her friends over here, and I'm like, okay, I will, but you got to promise me that you're going to make your friends, all of them, come to the art show on first Friday in March.
Danny's soliciting tacos for PFR.
Yes, exactly,
and for his show.
I slang tacos, man. And she's all, yeah, all right. So I got at least 10 people I don't really know.
All right.
Coming in, so we'll see.
That's good. That's March 1st at Phoenix Film Revival. We don't really have a name for the gallery yet. We're working on that. We want to have a separate name for the gallery part, gallery end of things with PFR, but that's another future thing.
Hell yeah.
For now, it's just PFR, I guess.
PFR Gallery, which is,
it's a spot to be.
Just pick a name and go with it. I mean, it's gonna be big.
Yeah. The Wall. Call it The Wall. There's enough controversy on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. True. That's another art show.
Not Pink Floyd's The Wall.
No. It's the dude's, that other guy's wall. Which, by the way, his good-looking portrait is right across the street.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, that's Danny De La Cruz.
Yes.
That's him. He's sitting right over there. Yeah, so his show is going to be pretty good. You should check it out. March 1st, first Friday, March 1st. And then the third Friday as well, if my math is correct. That's the 15th of March.
Mm-hmm.
So you should come out to both of those.
What's happening on the 15th?
Third Friday.
There's no other, it's just called Third Friday?
Oh, you know what? I almost spaced here. March is Art Detour. And Art Detour is, we may have some additional events. I spaced on the date right now. But Art Detour is in March, and it is on the weekend. I want to say the weekend of the 15th, 16th, 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So third Friday weekend in March. I'll have to double check those dates.
What is Detour?
So Art Detour is an event that happens on Grand Avenue in downtown Phoenix, kind of like Grand Ave festival, art festival that we had. It's an event where a lot of the shops open up and just show whatever work they have. There's more to it. Can't say I know too much of what Art Detour is, but it's hosted by ArtLink.
If we find out more information, we'll put it up in the show notes.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have details on all the dates on there for sure.
And of course, the updates will be on the PFR website.
Right. We'll have hoping to have the website finished by then.
Okay.
Worst case, a lot of content that we have will be up on post pretty frequently to Instagram on stuff. So, but we are working on finishing up the website right now.
Cool.
So yeah, that's my boy Danny.
Yeah.
He's going to be showing, so make sure to come out for that. Yeah, so that's it for our first podcast.
Just let them know where you got the Instagram address at PHX Film Revival.
Right. Oh, yeah. So
mention that, plug it in.
You gotta know where to find us. So first off, address 1023 Grand Ave, Phoenix, Arizona, 85007, in case you want to send us a piece of mail.
Yeah.
Or come see us at Studio E. And we're right across the street from Third Space, right around the corner. Same building as Grand Ave Pizza. And our website, www.phoenixfilmrevival.com. That's phxfilmrevival.com. And you can catch up with us on social media. That's at PHX Film Revival on Instagram, Facebook, eventually YouTube.
Yes.
So
you got one of them Twitters too?
we have one of them Twitters.
Yeah.
Occasionally we tweet and retweet. So you follow us on there and tweet us.
That's the same address as the Instagram?
Yep.
Yeah.
All the same. If you do shoot film, be sure to use our hashtag PHX Film Revival. All the same.
I like how it's all so nice and clean and
it's all there. You know, there's no the original,
the
blah,
real,
blah, blah, the real,
the one and only. You have a Patreon?
We do.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to support us on Patreon, we're on there as well.
Yes.
At PHX Film Revival.
Beautiful.
So your support means all the world to us. We'll have membership soon for open hours.
Well, all right. That's the first podcast episode. Got through it pretty much smoothly without too many
Yeah, it was pretty smooth.
bumps. So, all right. Well,
how many times we cut it out?
yeah, we'll see. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate your support.
All right, guys. Have a good one.